everybody! Just a quick chat today about landlords and moving house. Firstly, onto landlords, particularly private landlords rather than things like councils and stuff like that. Unscrupulous lot of bastards, aren't they? Not are they only charging, you know, way too much for accommodation than what it really should be, than some sort of market value should be. But I've had a lot of problems with my now previous landlord. It came to light when I wanted to do my Mod 1. I did my Mod 1 training, fine, no problem at all. But to do my Mod 1 test, I was waiting for a copy of my theory test certificate, because obviously you can't take the test without that. So I was waiting for that to come in the post. It didn't turn up. First of all, I thought it was DVLA just being a bit slow, as they sometimes can be. It takes us 10 days to respond to anything, blah blah blah. But still didn't turn up. And there was other things not turning up. I ordered a patch for a memorial ride I'd attended. That didn't turn up. Somebody else who was living in the accommodation had a new bank card delivered, or been told it had been delivered by the bank, and it didn't turn up. All of a sudden it was found that somewhere in the region of £600 had been spent on this new bank card, and they'd never seen it. So obviously the bank wanted to investigate that one further. It was all doing stuff like purchasing stuff on Amazon, things like that, so fairly simple to do if you've actually got hold of the bank card, because you don't need like any other details really. I don't think Amazon is the best checked in the world. So I know they got their money back, which was all well and good, but the bank, funnily enough, even though it was suspected that somebody else was looking at the post, sent them another card to the same address, which also didn't turn up. Nothing got spent on it, because by that time there was an investigation going on, you know, by the bank's fraud team, things like that. But the sort of accommodation itself as well, the accommodation for the price we were paying for it was basically a shambles. You know, cupboards falling off the walls, things like that. Whenever you asked for anything done, you couldn't get it done. It took weeks for him to contact you if you were trying to get hold of him. The only time he was really interested in you was if he wanted money. So just really unscrupulous. But that leaves the good news, certainly on my part anyway. After a lot of these sort of problems started coming to light, it was like, really need to do something about this, you know. It's either beat the guy up, which I'd probably get done for, or move house. So the good news is I've moved house. I've moved in with a couple. I'm actually house sharing with a couple from Czechoslovakia. Great couple, fantastic, get on really well with them. And they're really good to me actually. It's a bit like having a second set of parents. You know, I'll get in and like the wife of the couple's made me food to eat and stuff like that, because she wants me to try out all these traditional Czech dishes, etc. So there's things like that. And like the other Sunday when it was sunny, they did a nice barbie for me. I'm not asking, didn't ask for any of this, you know. I'm quite happy to prepare my own stuff, do my own stuff, but they tend to do it anyway for me. So that's the good news on it. I went out on a charity ride. Going back to the previous landlord, sorry, I'm scattering about here. I went out on a charity ride, and it was overnight. So I was out from something like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I got in about 11 o'clock. Or 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock around that sort of time, around dinner time, to find out all my clothes chucked outside in the pouring rain. Obviously getting ruined. That's another one of the things. He was trying to force eviction for no reason, just because he knew we were sort of onto some of the tricks that he was up to. And he didn't like that fact, so when he thought there was nobody in the building, he then proceeded to do things like that. So yeah, but the good news is I have found somewhere else, somewhere a lot nicer, a lot cleaner, a bit further from work, not much, 5-10 minutes. The only other difference I've found in that is my new route to work is generally, compared to my old route, actually full of idiots. Absolutely full of idiots. Not saying there wasn't idiots on my old route, but there just seemed to be so much more for some reason on the new route I take. Almost every day, you know, I'm seeing drivers trying to bully the L plates, things like that, because I couldn't take the mod one, because I never got that certificate. So I'm currently in the process of changing everything with the DVLA before I can get that certificate reissued and get the mod one test done. It has put a delay on things, yeah. It's been, you know, a good month's delay on things, unfortunately. A bit unfortunate, because I would have liked to have had it done and mod 2 done and been on my new bike by now, because I know what the next bike is. I'm not going to reveal that yet, but it would have been nice to have that done. Just let us know, guys. Drop some comments in below if you've ever fallen a victim of a unscrupulous landlord. I'd like to hear your stories. Thanks for listening, guys. Take care, ride safe, see you all soon. Bye.